Check the name of that paperwork. Cardi showed up with a field. Outside of them being mellow like Cayenne Anthony.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva.
Yeah,
but when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Michigan's offense takes the field to start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football,
like they can go like special weakness on
dynamic speed, great vision, defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses is feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Running it to the right. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man, it's Parker. They'll run the screen. Showing off the arm. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
To the streets, nigga.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Michigan! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just in the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this side.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From
Very
the gun, wants to
glad.
pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Stanford lines up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So here comes the Michigan offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Looking downfield, it's Parker. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got it. Trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hauls it in.
I don't know if
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball
blowout.
at the
They broke her heart that we
45.
sold out, but she gonna wait
These
till
two
we
guys,
back.
just on the same wavelength, they
No,
make
it's no
clutch
crap. I
connections
can't
all the
tell niggas no
time.
slack.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds
oh my
of
God.
thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
You ever
know
see me
he's a
bound
stud.
down?
You're going to feed him,
You'll be
especially on these
screaming.
3rd down situations.
You plug out and if I got it, we don't. Help my
That penalty
man
moves
out.
the ball back 10 yards. We'll
Yeah,
replay the
exactly what he
snap.
planned out. Running out of breath. This shit a marathon. About marathon.
1st down here
Like
for the
30
offense.
bombs. My life about bars of marijuana.
Wants to go up top.
I never
The
panicked. I
short
just
hands,
prayed.
it's Dixon. They finally make the stop, and
Niggas
it's
know
been
the
this
money
way
and
his
I'm
guy's
in
whole
city.
career
Niggas get
as a
my man,
senior
his
makes
body
a
down
play
and get my
after the
side.
grab.
This is less Phillips.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
Like somebody plug
They'll try the run.
If I got it, he don't.
He's dragged
Help
down
my
to the
man
12
out.
as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and listen, offensively,
Can't
you
cut
really
niggas
are,
no
just
slack.
positive yards,
Ripped
make
up
the
breast
right
pants.
read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
The linebacker showed off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see him kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit hasty. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Parker. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Now I'm driving foreign cars, watching Envy and Celine.
And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Shit ain't what it
So it's an
seems.
80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. It's Anderson.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense. They're probably cheating too.
If I had BM, I had G. Because you ain't me.
Change now on 2nd and long.
I lost my niggas to the man. Blame it on him,
They'll
man.
run play action. Rushes on him.
Selling to the man.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and
Selling
they
to
get
the
him
man.
at the 32. Fast,
Fuck it,
physical,
I
and
sell this
disruptive.
shit.
Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that you know if it's going to be a
Okay.
pass rush on
Go
the
get a
outside,
pound, go get a
one-on-one
brick,
tackle,
go get it.
they can
Go
go
get
get him at the
it. Go
defensive
get it.
end spot. And we can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the
Listen,
higher
man.
picks in the NFL draft, but always
stay the
guys
fuck
that
up
play
on
the
my
same
dick,
way.
man.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Stanford, with time to think about it, did not hesitate. They'll start things up with a 4th down play. Trying to do it on the ground.
Stop, nigga.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
I'm taking the downs. I'll cover the downs.
Trying play action. Now rolling to the left. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Dropping back, it's Parker. Makes the catch. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone.
That's such a bad fucking
and he
throw.
really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He'll keep it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
I'm going 9,000 ahead.
Got it! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered,
Drop that bullshit,
double
that shit
covered,
trash.
man zone.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. An unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Wang.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
I promise.
Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Parker. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Little break out middle like a little cake.
Off the RPO complete. At the 30, there we go. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
No, and this don't
and
go
the
like that.
Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10.
Some left in my head.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
He's in the front.
That had all the makings
He's
of
in the
a
front.
dog meat windshield, but how about the little corner?
Speed in the left.
Big tight end and keeping him from getting the first down.
He mobs gonna get my crop.
Thanks to grab. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. A great catch and run for 6.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment, and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams. And they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rides the back on the option to give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I just want to pray for a 2-fit.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gives it on the option. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, here come those maize and blue-winged helmets on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The quick out. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
To throw, it's Parker. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Clay. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guys.
He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Michigan! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in range. Stop him at the 16.
Looking like Stranger Things.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll send the back in motion. They'll give it to the back. Makes one man miss. They get this sophomore on the ground, and he continues to make plays. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Wayne. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Oh, get the ball.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
I'm telling them, man.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed.
Oh, yeah. She's doing this. Oh, this night is working like fuck.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown Wolverines.
Fucking this bitch. Flip. Inspired by this shit.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it.
Then kick it, be a bitch shit.
I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Niggas sleeping on me like they tired. Trap low come get high. Ain't got his dumbass. Ain't got his dumbass fur.
25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive.
Niggas sleeping on me like a damn.
They got it first and 10 from the 25.
He just got a program.
To the air on first down. Gets rid of it.
I feel just like he's saying.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Niggas said it ain't fair.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Hey.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They tried
she like Bottega than that her
on
own
3rd and
nigga butter,
short, and they did not work against this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now.
I hate them big ones. Y'all be going nowhere. That shit light as fuck.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. The lone back's got it. Runs through a tackle.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Steps away to find some room. Got his man downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles, man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there, and just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quitting.
The screen, and watch out. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Oh shit!
Going for the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown,
so Travis,
Michigan.
I can't win no.
And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down. Move on to the next game. Start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be dragged down.
I swear that he are deep.
The Stanford
I guess
offense
that's
making its way
SRT.
back onto the field. That
But
last
it's an
drive won't go
ARP.
on the highlight reel after ending in a punt.
Her
They'd like
wig
to
is
be
just
more
not T.
productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they created a negative play.
And he will be sacked.
I think he can play. I think he's coming strong. I put this shit all in. It says me and you want a different risk. I plug. All this shit thanks to the trap. Couple racks to get a rap like. I've been
The
keeping
6-yard line.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Hauls it in, looking for space.
for my daughter.
And the returner goes down. Michigan ready to get that
For my
offense
daughter,
rolling
need
again.
water, please. Black and souls. Some different goals. Different lows. I'm from Ben and Rose. My fault.
Been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standards. Caught in the backfield, it's Dixon. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
For my daughter,
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. He's got a head of steam. Boy, he is hard to bring down.
They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20.
Different goals.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh my God.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I'm the one
And
that
finally, the
done
defense is
fucking
able to
with
get some
you
pressure on this
hating
quarterback.
niggas,
They've been
sucker
trying
dick.
all game long, different ways to
How
affect
you
him.
wanna
Weren't able to
deal,
get there. But
deal,
on that
man,
play,
you niggas
because
be
of the
on
pressure,
other
it affected
shit.
his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Back open in the middle. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Back to pass, it's Parker. Fires to the end zone.
I knew he was going to drop his bum ass.
Had it and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to get
man.
Wolverine. The offense cashing it in on that drive. On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Play action on first down.
Oh, I was about to say, bro.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We reached the end of the period.
It's a little bit ugly as soon as you fought, though.
And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3.
Remember days when you have a thing, you have to stay down.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
I had to ask him about my bad.
Back to pass.
They called me little nigga, big dog, on my way.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
On third and long, a check down would be the
I don't know, Mr. Rose. I took it a proper fold. She hate me in the soul.
Got some room to run.
I told him in the soul.
Taking it all the way back.
It's
Michigan.
Nigga play, you know, lay. I hate the option, lady troll. Might go like your baby mama picture. So, so they don't go fish and little shit. They don't get it out. In this cup. I was just listening to my dog. Now I got a song one. As soon as I cheats try to leave, I buy a pocket book. Ice.
Getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there,
police hit my block. I had it.
They're trailing by just 4 to North Texas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you need to know about it.
See the calm down.
Kevin will be keeping an eye on
Good
everything
hit
going
over.
on
Calm
elsewhere.
down.
They'll snap it from the 36.
Before I go out bad, that's how to say it. He was married.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard
quarterback
short.
say that, though.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. So here comes the Michigan offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're
Just
playing
need a
is
prick.
dialing
I
up.
suppose
These
we doing
guys
shows.
offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 13 and gives this offense a little room to work. And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. At the 35, he's got room. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive.
Shooting niggas and dropping mixtapes. Throwing the salt on my big teams. I'm breaking the back on the south on the fat. I'm moving the south on the now.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now. They're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
And I know you can play these late game situations,
and long leg
but I love when you
like
just
long
stay
leg
physical. You run the football,
bending and rocking
serve the lead. You got
rapping and bending and I'm rapping about freakers on. I'm rapping about freakers and busting my gun. I'm looking for Blick. I'm gonna shoot up the one. I'm looking for 50. He shot up the cage. And 20 be what? Or get your ass smooth with the shooting and tongue is falling. He reached for the chain. When Skin starts shooting, I knew he was special. I'm putting this nick on your ass when I catch you.
Finds his big tight end.
Fucking Bonino, we know I'm a problem. Free tall wall, he met my
The
bit.
offense trying to throw it there quickly down
Fuck
close to
up
the
the
goal line.
deuce.
Nice job by the
And
defense
long leg
tackling
nuts.
the catch.
Like long leg now.
Pushing forward now,
I'm
back
bending
to
and
work
rapping
on
now.
second and goal from
I'm
the
rapping and
6.
bending it. I'm rapping about freakers on 3-eye drag. I'm busting my gun. I'm gonna shoot up the one.
He'll pull it on the
He
read.
shot at the kid.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward down to the 3,
Looking
but now
for
it's
50. He
third
shot
and
at
goal.
the kid. It's a good motion.
A run for the quarterback. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country.
Well, with a huge lead, interesting decision. Are you going to try to pad it with a field goal, or do you want to stay aggressive?
And what's nice is you got this big lead, so it really doesn't matter whichever you choose. But you can grab the points, or you can go to try to put this nail in the coffin.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point.
Me with my lawyer
Kickoff
go
unit is
jail
out there.
tonight.
Boy, did that last drive quiet
Sit
this
and
crowd.
talk and nobody will hire me.
And it'll be a touchback.
That's
The
the
ball will
only
come out to the
commodity.
25-yard line.
They say it's gangbang and
The
it's
Stanford
slick.
offense making its way back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration.
It'll never be my
stomping,
turn.
Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're
Get
not
it
necessarily
right.
throwing the
Get
playbook
it
in the
right.
trash after this
So
one,
my
but I do
lawyer,
think
get
this
it
coaching
right.
staff, David,
It's for my
really has
life.
to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working, and
Me
which
and Keith,
guys
we with you.
maybe need to get
We
more
forever
touches in this
back.
offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day. You're going to want to forget.
Sober wasn't working.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
Trapping in the studio, she says inspired.
He wants a big play here late.
And
a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And just when you thought they were finished, and they would finish the whole game,
I'm about to go there. That's too big of a gap to be certain.
They got to put some points on the board and pay this one off, Reese. It's been tough sledding for this offense all game long. Maybe, just maybe, that play will wake them up.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
My mind going off.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Bring in the heat. Nice move.
Trying to take you overseas and treat you like
warning when to just do it himself. And the Wolverines in the hurry up.
Black, but you looking so far.
Wants to throw. It's Parker. Quickly to the flat. The wide receiver. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
The
offense changing the play. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to take off. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This area of attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flicks it out of the air. Quick step and go. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
I get her whatever she wants.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Parker.
Oh, my fucking God.
Got a hand on it nicely and broke it out of the end zone.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
Got this 2nd level 50. Oh, my.
And they're going to score
Let's do it.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just
keep
like a
step
on the points we've seen in big moments in this game. They have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive.
Some shot back too.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack.
Everybody I know.
Stop him right here.
Question dumbass.
Deep shot. What a spectacular grab.
I bet you, but she like small person.
With a little something to feel good about.
No,
I know
Kurt,
both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really
fuck
seemed
out of here,
that
man.
they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a
Shot trying to have sex with you.